welcome to another Community Team Cup event. So we are bringing you the replay for matchup MRL versus ART. Some technical issues, unfortunately, with the live broadcast. So we go with the replay instead. All of the racing action. So you see today's lineups and today's combinations, with MRL picking Darren 650S, GT3 at Barcelona no chicane, and ART went for the radical SR3 Kyoto Driving Park Yamagiva. So without further ado, I'll bring you starting lineups for today's event. Then we will jump right into the replay for this one. So, think ready? Let's go. See the grid. Start this race. And away we go. We have Welchi in P1, Shane in P2, but here's Quinny with a good start. They go line astern into the first turn at Barcelona. 3 wide, 2 wide situations. Welchi stays ahead, Shane. Quinny, a little bit of contact, side by side racing, all good. Side by side they go out of the first chicane of the east. P5. Bad lad on a pad in P6, there's P7 side by side into T4 we go for the first time. Lowest racing in that McLaren. Magnet also in this one. Irish Tony. Left right is Betty Low, Bob the Boy and Matt 2, 3, 7. Welchi with a good start, starting on mediums. Compared to Quinny, who decided to go with the racing soft tires for the start. Shane in P3. The moment that we're going towards the hairpin. Heavy braking zone. I think we saw. As I got a pad and no hassle. Racing at the start of this one. Through the past blowing 2 turns at the end of the lap without the chicane. Can carry so much more speed, of course. Down the straight, will we see a move somewhere into the first turn? No, we don't. My controller to give you different camera angles. Keyboard is not working, unfortunately, but hey, we got this. So 3-4 way battle. They're in the mid pack. Nice camera perspective. Into the uphill chicane we go. Crucial corner, the next right-hander. Don't run too wide on the exit, otherwise you will get attracted a penalty. Side by side action between gas and no hassle through the entry of the final sector. There was a little mistake. I think Shane didn't carry that momentum. So that's another position for Madlab on a pad before NBC. Shane and Daz, their teammates, they should be running without any contact. Back to the camera and see the race situation at the front. Well, she's still in the lead. Queenie very close. Can't see the actual deltas at the replay as well, but we see it on the screen that Queenie is right up. Well, she's trumpet, putting in some early pressure. Lap 3. And we have a little gap to East, running in P3 at the moment on the medium tires. Madlad in P4. Little gap to Shane. Daz in P6. Then we have the next ART driver, no hassle. P7. Under pressure, use Apex Magnet. And next up is Irish Tony. We have Ryan, aka Kazi in P10. And then Gupta Boy in P11 and Matt is down in P12 at the moment. Little gap with the rest of the field. Well, she's doing a good job defending that position on those medium tires against Queenie with the softs, and also Welchie with the fastest lap of the race so far, 41.5. Let's see if this will get down a little bit. But good run for Queenie this time. This could be a nice setup to go for a move into the hairpin if you can stay close. The crucial uphill right-hander seems to have a very good run. Well, he is defending it inside line late, but valid. Made his move before the braking zone. But now the pressure is on. Queenie will they get the run out of the final turn? Definitely some slipstream, but Welchie had the better run. Probably keep that position for now. Didn't work this time. We see what's happening further down the grid East. Comfortable P3 at the moment. Madlad on a pad in P4, just ahead of Shane. In P5. There's a no hassle, another close battle on track, fighting for E5 at the moment. Magnet tries to get to the back of this P6 battle. Tony in P9, Ryan in P10, Gupta Boy 11, and Matt unfortunately at the back of this grid. So we are lap 5, we are 8 minutes into this 30-minute race. Still Welchie leading this one. And there's no room to breathe. Quinny's keep it honest, but Quinny with the 1 second penalty. This will be good news for Welchi, of course. Because the penalty zone, it's not too bad actually at Barcelona, where you basically hit the braking zone already. Quinny now going for the move, tries to get ahead. Center side to turn 4. Here we go. Next one. And this is Quinny now taking down the inside line. Just gets ahead of Welchi, who has the inside line now for the next chicane. And Welchi defending that position. Of course, he knows Quinny has a penalty. And here we go into the penalty zone. Quinny loses a little bit of time and now has to look into his mirrors because we see East not too far behind. Badland still running ahead of Shane, both on the mediums. Shane with better tires. At some point the tires will fade, the drop-off will be too much, and then there has to be a decision when to pit. For now it looks like there's still 2 to 3 more laps before the first pit stop. Close racing throughout the entire grid. Let's think a well-known combination, GT3s at Barcelona. It's a nice track, but hard to go for any overtakes. Usually the runs into the first turn and into the hairpin. Those are 2 top spots to go for moves. I think it's close enough. Oh, we just saw Shane versus Madland on a pad, and Shane up into P4. Quinny back into the slipstream after serving the penalty. So, but the rear left tire is coming towards its end. We are 12 minutes into this race. So maybe this lap in and then switch over to the mediums. Will this be enough? A chance, a strategy, I don't know. Can't see them running softs, but hey, what do I know? Just sitting here trying to commentate on those races. So I haven't done the race myself. Judging the tire wear. Medium soft, medium, soft medium, probably my guess for that race. No hassle, no under pressure. Gas and magnet both now really close behind the ART driver. Into the hairpin we go, and now run through the double right-hander before the fast final 2 corners with the no chicane layout. Winnie's staying out for another lap. And Badland on a pad decides it's time to get into the pits and change tires. So this could be the run. Das versus Noazl. No, Das wasn't close enough. And it just saw Kazi behind Tony. Let's get an onboard impression and use passenger seat. Get a little bit of moving actions with the hands, the driver avatar. Oh, a little drift. Kazi. Okay, right. That didn't help. Lost a little bit of momentum uphill. See what's happening between Das and No Hassle. Still very close, and Das putting on the pressure now. So we are 15 minutes in, so we could probably see some pit stops now happening for some of the drivers. Indeed, we see Quinny in, we see another driver, Shane, hitting. Noazl stayed out, and also Welch. You know, still Welch with the fastest lap of the race so far. And he's running on the mediums. Great job. With that, he's in P2. Noazl P3. Das up to P4 with the pit stoppers. Being put down a little bit further on the grid, but this will change. I think this or next lap. We have Mutterboy in P6. Also they are managing their tires by the looks. And in P7, and then we have Winnie the first. Oh, and Winnie went for another set of soft tires. So Winnie with the aggressive strategy. Soft. Bad lad on a pad in P9, mediums. Shane also with the mediums again. So they want to keep their soft tires for race number 2. In the pits now, and Shane with the run. Also Yeast in the pits, and No Hassle staying out for another lap. The heat is on between Bad Lad and Shane. Around the final 2 turns. Both on the mediums. Better with a good run. Should have enough of a gap to stay in front. Oh, this one, Shane trying everything he can. There's down to P10 at the moment. Tony P11. And Matt into the pits. Refueling. So, No Hassle and also Kazi, Mutterboy, those 3 drivers, they stayed out for another lap. giving ART a 1, 2, 3 at the moment, but I'm pretty sure they will be pitting during this race. Don't think a no stop is possible. So do we see no hassle pitting? Yes, we do. That's Ryan. Okay, Kasi going to do. Also pitting Butterboy the same, so this should give Welchie the opportunity to get back into the lead. I think Welchie had a big lead before his pit stop over No Hassle, and here we see No Hassle just arrives at the pit crew. Welchie is through. Quinny in P2, East P3, Badland, P4 with Shane right behind. No Hassle now going for the soft tires after a long stint on those mediums. Just behind Magnet. Magnet is running the mediums. No Hassle the softs. So tire advantage for No Hassle. Des in P8, Tony P9, Ryan P10. Also Ryan now with the soft tires could make up a few positions maybe. He gets a good run for the final 10 minutes. Butterboy in P11 and Matt still running P12. Big lead for Welchie, and here we have Quinny with the fastest lap of the race so far, 41.0, and Welchie had a proper sector time. Would this be the new fastest lap of the race so far? Fastest lap will also give you some extra points. 2. Can manage at a 40.3. Oof, that's a statement. Shane still close to Mad Lad and Mad Lad's tires. Uses them a bit more. The mediums should last for the final 8.5 minutes for this one. And here's the battle between Magnet and No Hassle. Magnet on the mediums, No Hassle with the soft tires, long grip. Can he utilize the tire advantage? Looking, no, showing his nose for the first time. This could be a setup for a move into the hairpin. It's a good run through the uphill right. Seems to be close. Magnet is defending inside. Oh, No Hassle trying to go for a move. Nearly left the track. Managed to sneak through. So No Hassle up to P6, Magnet P7, Des in P8. And Cody under pressure. Ryan also on those soft tires. We see a move into the first turn. The gap should be big enough for Tony. He's defending that inside line. Single file we go. Turns 2 and 3. And you see the grip advantage going out of turn 3, and next turn also because he wasn't close enough. Now downhill we go. Left-hander. Rear steps out a little bit. Not too bad. You see a big run for Casino uphill. This could be the move, and he carries so much more speed. Carries the momentum. He has to go around the outside though. Can he keep it? They go side by side through the chicane, and with the extra grip of those soft tires, Kazi makes that move, stick around the outside up into P9. So let's have a look. There's still a P8 magnet, P7, no hassle. No hassle is on the move. He's closing that gap to Shane. Shane himself close to Mad Lad on a pad, so it's three-way battle for P4 it is. Will we see some team play? Oh, ART. Shane in that sandwich. No hassle is catching so far. Have Mad Lad defending that position. Looks like he's slowing down the MRL driver. And he goes a little bit too deep into turn 5. Manages to stay ahead just now with the run uphill. Tire wear now maybe the deciding factor between those two drivers. Mad Lad keeping it in the middle of the road, nowhere to go for Shane, and Shane has to defend. Here comes No Hassle. There's contact between Shane and No Hassle. It was an optimistic move. No harm, no foul. I say let's keep on racing. Shane lost a little bit, of course. And runs wide on the exit chain, defending that inside line early. Forces No Hassle a long way around to see if they can make it work. Still they go side by side, they give each other. It's still side by side racing. Now Shane has to back out of this fight for now. Tire advantage on those soft is still present. So at the top we still have Welchie, who improved the fastest lap to a 39.9. Winnie in P2 with just under 3 minutes to go. East caught up. Maybe 1.5 seconds behind Winnie. Then Mad Lad in P4, No Hassle P5, Shane P6, Magnet Des. The next drivers for MRL and Kasi aka Ryan in P9. We have a battle between Irish Tony and Bupta Boy. Bupta Boy on those softs and has the better line out of the hairpin. Moves up a spot into P10. Tony in P11 with 2 minutes remaining, so 2 more laps. And Matt at the back of the grid. So have a look, No Hassle. Gets P4 without any fighting. So we are back to where we started with Mad Lad. and Shane fighting for P5. Shane has better tires for the last 2 laps. This might be a struggle, and for the ART driver to defend that position. We will see. Looks like Shane has to run. That defending that inside line, maybe sacrifices a little bit of exit speed. It stays on that inside line, so Shane looking to find a way around the outside. Not yet. Atlet keeping it stop, but if they fight too hard, you see Magnet and Des, they're also here now to join this battle. 30 seconds to go. It's the final lap of the race. Intense final lap for Mad Lad, for ART. Can he hold on to keep P5? Looking for a defensive line into first turn. Shane not close enough, but then goes for a attempt switcher kind of move, but didn't work. Mad Lad places his car on the apex. Again, he's defending that inside line, very hard to make a pass. Shane is trying everything he can. Mad Lad still with the better line. So yeah, close, good racing, but yeah, hard to overtake. Oh, Shane went deep, too deep, and that's the switcheroo. That was 1.5 switcheroos. Good awareness here. So 3 MRL cars behind the brave ART driver. Go to the front. Well, she finished the race in P1. Quinny brings home P2 for ART. Yeast in P3, no hassle in P4. Shane got past Mad Lad, and also Mad Lad loses another position because of the tires. They are dead. Des up a position, so Shane P5, Des P6, and there's a run to the line. Des, Mad Lad, Magnet, Kazi. Whoa, close finish. We have Bobda Boy in P10 and Irish Tony in P11. What a first race. We are back for the second race between MRL and ART Radical. Race at Yoto Yamagiwa. I think we are ready to go. Away we go in the Radicals. We see Winnie in the lead early with Shane in P2, no hassle P3, Fuzzy P4, Mad Lad in P5, Welchie in P6, Magnet and Des 7 and 8, Matt P9, Yeast in 10th, Irish Tony in P11 and Dubai in P12. Oh, fun little machines. We are driving for the second race. Great choice. Like it, the diversity in this year's Community Team Cup races. And into the downhill chicane we go for the first time, and there was a big slide happening. Was that? There's no hassle, he lost the rear. E3 down to 12. He goes, and it's Shane and Quinny side by side. out of the hairpin with the run through the next tricky chicane at Yamagiwa. Quinny keeps that position for now. Shane right behind. Shane is on the softs. Quinny is using the medium tire, so Shane has a tire advantage, more grip. Around the outside. Can he hold it? Shane looking for that inside line into the first turn, that long sweeping left-hander. It's usually a tire killer, but I think Radicals can cope quite good because it's such a light car, not much weight on them, so should help with the tire wear. And Shane with the run into the downhill left-hander, the long one, not close enough for this time. Go into the chase cam. Nearly loses it on that inside curb. This gives Mad Lad the run. Takes an opportunity, moves up a spot. 1-2 for ART, 3 for Shane. MRL and Daz running in P4 ahead of his teammate Magnet in P5. Kazi in P6 right up behind. Should also see probably the other drivers still close. Welchie and Yeast. And Mad Lad struggling through the chicane. It seems to be a tricky section of the track. But Daz up in position. Also Shane up to P2 again. Look at this line of stern driving. Here, let's have a look. Quinny, Shane, Daz, Mad Lad, Magnet, Cozy, Welchie, Yeast, and a little gap to Tony and Matt, Crypto Boy and No Hassle with the comeback after that early spin coming down the chicane, that downhill chicane. It's tricky in Group 3, Group 4 cars. Must be imagining this is also not that easy. This lightweight racing cars. So downhill we go. Winnie with a great run for the first part of this lap. Now uphill we go through chicane, no drama for Winnie, Shane, Daz. Bad Lad as well keeps that Magnet under pressure versus Kazi. Kazi on the mediums, Magnet on the soft tires. Magnet runs a little bit wide, uses plenty of the curb. And what a move, Kazi into the chicane. We go where there's again close racing over Winnie and Shane. Again, side by side they go through the final turn. Racing action everywhere in the second race early on. The run into the first turn. Shane has the inside line, should be able to keep that position. Winnie hanging it around the outside, still stays close, has probably the better exit. Uphill we go through the S's. Winnie had that better speed coming out of the first section. Shane parking it, placing it in the middle of the road. So Winnie needs to find a way around somewhere and loses some momentum. Here comes Daz, who's also running the soft tires. Downhill we go. Daz looking for a move, side by side they go. But Winnie stays ahead. This helps Shane to open up a little bit of a gap. Daz and Quinny and also Mad Lad. Where to look, so much action. There's around the outside, struggles, this should give Quinny the run. It's chicane maybe also. You see Mad Lad? No. But Quinny retakes P2, there's P3, Mad Lad P4, then we have Kazi in P5, Magnet, and Welchie 6 and 7. No hassle up to P8 again after the first lap spin. Tony in P10, Yeast in P10, Tony P9, Matt 11th, and Bukta Boy in P12. Still close racing for us. So we have to go to this battle for P2, 3 and 4. Quinny, Daz, and Mad Lad. What a race so far. It is 7 minutes in. Uphill we go, and I think Daz has the run, the better run. Quinny defending that inside line now. Into the downhill left-hander we go. Daz was looking, sliding the car a little bit. Keeps it close though. Quinny is the one using the medium tires against Daz on the softs, and also Mad Lad on a pad on the softs. Oh, a little wiggle through the chicane. There was a little bit of whoopsie for Quinny. You lose his 2 positions, struggled to get the power down through the chicane. So we have Shane 1, Daz in P2 at the moment, Mad Lad in P3, Quinny P4, and Welchie up to P5. Kazi also still close in P6, then no hassle up to P7 it is. Little gap to Kazi though, and Welchie in that sandwich at the moment. Quinny, we see that Mad Lad on the pad had a great run out of the final turn, got ahead of Daz. Big gap to Shane at the moment. Shane is using the softs, but I think he has to use the mediums for the second part of this race. Mad Lad on the inside. That's going for a different approach. More focus on corner exit. Gets closer, but not close enough probably for a move into the downhill chicane. No, stays behind. Quinny is back, also Welchie and Kazi. Welchie on those mediums. He will be using softs then for the second stint. Kazi with the run. But Welchie has that inside line for now. Into the hairpin we go. Kazi around the outside. No, Welchie defending that position. Parks it on the apex, runs a little bit wide on the exit though, but manages to stay ahead for now. Into the second tricky chicane. Those 5 drivers crazy close. Kazi, Welchie, Quinny, Daz, and Mad Lad, and Shane with a clean race so far, leading this one. And at the back we have Dr. Boy and Matt, P12, P11 Magnet. The end of that MRL train with Tony and Yeast. No hassle. He caught up with Kazi, Welchie, Winnie, Bass, and Mad Lad. So nearly there with the slipstream. A little bit of a drift for Mad Lad. Makes it work. Stays out of Daz with a good run. Queenie now, I think he lost a little bit of the contact. And well, she has a great run. Really great run. Well, she dives down the inside. Queenie and Cuzzy. And we want to see no hassle in P7. Welsh, Queenie, Cuzzy, Hazel. They will be fighting all those positions by the looks. As still close to Mad Lad in P2 and Shane in the distance so far as checked out with this, but there will be a pit stop, a tire change, and I'm pretty sure that Shane needs to use the mediums, while I think Mad Lad can use softs. Not sure about this though. Well, he should be able to use the softs for the second stint. Queenie ran softs in the first race. Ozzy, Ryan, and No Hassle. So No Hassle is back with the fight for maybe P2 in the end, who knows. So we see Welchie and Queenie. Welchie struggling with the power on the exit. Queenie will have the run. Oh, we know Welchie defending inside line. There are 3 ART cars are behind Welchie. And who has the best tires? No Hassle has the softs, but also has the most wear on them. Who could be the driver to challenge Welchie for that position? No Hassle into the pits, alright, after 14 minutes using the softs. This could be the run. Queenie carries some momentum through the first long turn, and with the run uphill, Welchie covering that inside again. Queenie looking around the outside. Does this work? Sure. It could be the run for Queenie, going downhill side by side. Welchie with that inside line. Queenie with more momentum. Has to drag early. Welchie defending that position for now. Great racing between those two drivers at the moment, and also we have Kazi right behind trying to find the gap. And we've seen this a couple of times now. Welchie taking that inside line very early to defend that position into the hairpin, and no way for Winnie to make a move yet. Des couldn't keep up with Mad Lad on a pad, and here's Shane into the pits by the looks here after the halfway mark. We see the drivers pitting now. Oh, and Welchie staying out. Same goes for Queenie and Cuzzy. Oh, Shane using the mediums now, I guess. No, he used mediums. Okay, he's using soft, so Shane could be. It could be a brilliant strategy for Shane. Mad Lad in. Still running P5. Still behind Shane. Matt still running on those mediums. Could this be a no stop? Who knows? Maybe. It's Possible death in P7 with some fresh tires. No hassle as well. He has to use the mediums now for the second stint. Oh, weird camera. There is one good boy in P9. Also maybe looking for a no-stop race east in P10 with some fresh soft Tony, with some fresh rubber and also magnet. So at the top it's still Welchie, Quinny and Cuzzy. Looks like a very fun combination, not gonna lie. Through the chicane we go. So what is Welchie also going for the no stop, or will we see a pit stop now and switching over to soft tires? He's taking a narrow line. No, stayed out. Quinny stayed out. Cuzzy stayed out. So they all might be going for the no stop strategy here. And Shane with those soft tires again, will he be able to close that gap to the top 3? Mad Lad also running with the one-stop strategy, soft. So it's, yeah, still a bit of a shame that we cannot see deltas in the replay, but we see the racing action, and I don't think we are disappointed for this race. Close racing between both teams. And nearly again the same situation between Quinny and Welchie. Welchie defending the inside line into the hairpin. Quinny studying the lines, thinking about his moves at some point. Will jump a little bit over the curb on the exit of the chicane. Car seems to be stable. Next attempt. Okay, this looks like it will be a no-stop race for Welchie, Quinny and Cuzzy. Again, Welchie with those inside lines, but this time Quinny has to run around the outside. They will go side by side into the S's, probably. No, not yet. Oh, and we see Cuzzy there mowing some grass. Loses the contact to the top 2 drivers, so it's Quinny versus Welchie now. Can Cuzzy recover? Oh, again a good run from Quinny. He is up, Welchie braking late and making the apex into the chicane, but then sacrifices speed for the run uphill again, but cover still inside line again, so we'll get a little bit of chase cam action. Under 10 minutes to go. Cuzzy is back. We should still see this 3-way battle for the victory, as it stands for now. Quinny with the run again, getting closer and closer to Welchie. defend that inside line. They have a better run. And again, Winnie looking, no Welchie defending that inside line. Again into the chicane. So Cosby is back. After that little mistake. So then Shane in P4. I think he's closing that gap. Bad Lad and Daz. P5, P6. No hassle. And Matt 7 and 8. It's Gupta Boy in P9 ahead of East. Tony and Magnet. A little gap for Welchie now, coming on to lap number 14. And look at that, I think Shane is actually catching the top 3. Mad Lad on a pad has the fastest lap of the race, 41.8. First driver to get into the 41s. And it looks like the top 3 are dropping a little bit of pace at the moment, running 44s, 43s on those medium tires. Welchie with 42, so definitely gaining, but will it be enough? We have just over 6 minutes left in this race, and it's heating up again between Welchie and Quinny. So 6 minutes to go. That leaves us with 4 laps. There should be 4 laps. And then cross the line. Intense racing between Welchie and Quinny for most of this race. Because he's hoping for a mistake, and here comes Shane with the soft tires, with the pit stop. He will be catching, I think. Bad Lad had 43 last time, a little mistake. Couldn't keep up that pace, but he's purple again. Then drifting it into the long left-hander. We go Daz in P6. No hassle on mediums. Not sure if they can catch Daz, but we will get to the front where we see again Winnie versus Welchie. Now Winnie again cannot capitalize, but this time no, still not. Well, she defends that position like a lion. Keeps P1 with 4 minutes and 10 seconds to go. And here we go. Shane just now Shane with the soft tires against 3 drivers with 1 medium tires. And this could get spicy. Quinny around the outside. Welchie again covering that inside line this time. Quinny has the run. I'm pretty sure he should have more exit speed coming out of the first turn. They go side by side into the S's. Oh, Quinny got his nose just in front. Welchie in P2, but with the slipstream, with the run. This time it's Quinny who will be defending inside line crossing. Welchie around the outside. We see Cozzy in P3 under pressure. There's also Shane. Welchie and Quinny going step by side. Oh, with a little drift. Keeps it. Oh, and Shane loses it. P4, so all that hard work catching up. A big drift for Quinny. Welchie avoiding the contact. Oh, the tires are starting to fade. Big drifty cars now through those sections. Quinny, Welchie, Cozzy. There's also Matt up to P4 and Shane to P5. Oh my god, this could be a very dramatic final 2.5 minutes to go, so we will be starting the penultimate lap right about wait now. Go on, Quinny, Welchie, Cozzy. We have Mad Lad on the pad and also Shane in P5. Gas in P6, no hassle P7. Matt 237 in P8, East in P9, Butcher Boys P10. Magnet and Irish Tony at the back of the grid. So Quinny, Welchie, Cozzy. And we see the two soft runners with Mad Lad and Shane also in the mix. We also see the fuel is low. Now, good. 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 cars to take the win again. Winnie struggles through the run out of the downhill chicane, and this gives Welchie the opportunity. Welchie is back into the lead, defending the position now against Cozzy and Winnie, and oh my god, it's Mad Lad up to P3, Quinny parking it in front of Shane. Where to look. So we have 5 cars battling for the overall victory. And Welchie versus Cozzy versus Mad Lad with the run, with the soft tires. Better grip, so final lap. It's anyone's game still. Out of those top 4, Welchie is sliding it. So we have now Mad Lad taking the lead. Welchie P2, Cozzy P3, Quinny P4 and Shane P5. Low on fuel for some of the drivers. Cozzy really low on fuel. Oh, look at that. Will we see some fuel drama towards the end? I don't know what's going on. Oh, a big slide for Mad Lad. Also slight contact, but this was just to avoid other drivers. So Welchie back into the lead. What a crazy race it is. Welchie, Cozzy, Mad Lad. Where to look, final time. Through the downhill chicane we go. Welchie still in that lead. Cozzy P2, Mad Lad P3, Quinny P4, Shane P5. And Welchie doing his trademark move, trying to go for that inside line into the hairpin. He understeers a little bit, keeps that precision. It's Welchie stays in front. Cozzy P2, Mad Lad P3. What a crazy finish to this one. Quinny and Shane with the run. Welchie, look like Welchie's fuel. No. Cozzy also low on fuel. What's happening here? So they're getting slower. Someone is running out of fuel. It's Welsh running out of fuel. So we have Shane winning this one. Quinny P2, Cossi P3, Madland in P4, Welsh P5, Das P6. What a race, guys. What a race. No hassle in P7. Matt comes home in P8. He's in P9. It is Magnet 10th, Booktomer 11th, Irish Tony in P10. But